Hello, welcome to the Top Shelf, my Criterion review series. This is episode 100. Welcome back. My name is Ernest M Whiteman III. I'm a Northern Ramapo filmmaker, artist, writer, and media educator. And we take a look at what's on the top shelf of my Blu-ray collection. Most specifically, the Criterion collection. I'm a big fan of the Criterion collection. I've been a fan for some time. I don't consider myself a deep cinephile. There's still stuff that I'm still learning. There's still films that I'm still learning about. I haven't seen everything, and there's some films that I just want to avoid that are in the collection. So I don't think every piece is a winner, and I don't think, but that's, only my subjective opinion. This is our 100th episode, and it feels really great to get this series to a 100th episode. I want to thank you all for following along, keeping up with this. I know it was goofy at the start. I would randomly pick because I had so much random stuff to pick with. But now we've delved and we've evolved into the point of where we're just making these films as I get new films in the Criterion collection. Some are repeats, some are brand new, some are things I've never seen before, some I bought blind, and others are things that are gifted to me and want to see again and again and again. It's rare that I get one that I buy blind things, but it's rare that you get something that's so meaningful. And I decided to save this film for this centennial episode. So, without further ado, what's on the top shelf for today is Flow. This is a film by Gints Zilbalodis. I hope I'm saying that right. Of course, it tells the story, a wordless story, a dialogueless story about a black cat caught in a flood area and how they have to sort of survive along with these other creatures that are sort of caught in this flood. And it's a very exciting, fun, at times moving, at times spiritual film. And as we follow along with this journey of this black cat who makes friends with a dog, with a capybara, with a few birds, other dogs. So it's really interesting to see the cat go through this whole long adventure from back to finish without a line of dialogue. And it's a really great film. It's one of my favorites of the last year, mainly because I do have a soft spot for black cats. But this film is also etched a place in my own personal heart because I have a grandson, and he's young, so these sort of animated films sort of appeal to them. And this is a film he wanted to share with me. So we purchased this. I asked for this for my birthday, and I got it for my birthday. And so we set aside a day, and we watched it together. It was his, I think, second or third time seeing it, and it was my first time seeing it, and he was pointing out everything. This is what happens next. This is what happens next. And it was just such a fun way to sort of experience the film, even though I wish I could have seen it on the big screen. So that's the story as we saw right now. So let's break out the glasses and see what's on the back of this, what's included with these new thing. Before I move on, though, let's talk about how it was made. The animated style is very new. It's very something that I haven't seen in a film in a while. But from what I've researched, the entire film was done in the free editing software Blender. So there's hope for the Blender people that can, and they have. Well, there's a lot of feature films that have been made in Blender. And so this sort of galvanizes and sort of legitimizes that sort of workflow application that you can turn out legitimate films with that software. And I hope other people continue to use it for the purposes of filmmaking. So now that we broke out the glasses, let's get on with this. Of course, again, I got the 4K ultra high definition. Again, I don't have a 4K player, but it's something I'll probably get in 20 years' time when the fad has faded and something, digestible pills of filmmaking have sort of entered the market. But it also has a Blu-ray edition, which I do. So it's a combo edition. This is from 2024. It's 85 minutes. It's done in color, 7.1 surround sound, a 2:1 aspect ratio. So it's going to have very thin bars at the top and the bottom. And you probably won't see that in contrast to my shirt, but and the rail here. But very thin black bars at the top and the bottom. This comes with a director-approved 4K edition. Digitally remastered, 7.1 surround sound, DTS HD, master audio soundtrack, approved by director Gints Zilbalodis, 4K digital remaster of Away. Zilbalodis is a directorial feature, which I also started to watch, and it's again done in that same style, dialogue-free, very fantastical. It has a Blu-ray and 4K editions of the disc, and the special features a new audio commentary featuring director Zilbalodis, full-length feature animatic, new interviews with Zilbalodis and co-writer, co-producer Mattis Kaza, Dreamcat from 2025, a making-of documentary produced for Latvian television, Aquat from 2012, and Priorities from 2014, short films by Zilbalodis with the new commentaries by directors. Unused shot reel with new commentary by Zilbalodis, trailers, TV spots, and proof of concept teasers, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, which has suddenly become me nowadays, and audio, English descriptive audio, which means, for our sight-deprived friends out there. Plus, of course, the records essay by Nicholas Rapold and collectible stickers, which I know is going to cause a minor controversy with my grandson, who will probably want flow stickers at some point. But this holds a very special place in my heart now because of the experience I've had watching this for the first time. It's very inspirational in that you can do a feature film in a way that's conducive to your thoughts and your ideas and the way you want to do things. So Flow is we're celebrating our 100th episode with this. Shout out to my grandson as well. I love you and thank you for sharing this with me. So that's on the top shelf today. Spine number 1278. Thank you for joining me. One more episode of interest. I'll probably have a little bit more to say about that film as it's very popular, but I also have some issues with it. But it's a great film nonetheless. So thank you for joining me, and I will catch you next time.